Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code DTC P1717 refers to an issue within the transmission range switch ATP RVS reversing switch on Honda Civic models from 2016 to 2021. This code indicates either an open or short circuit condition that affects the functionality of the transmission range switch, which is essential for signaling the current gear position of the vehicle. The transmission range switch is typically located on the side of the transmission and is integral in ensuring accurate gear engagement. When faults arise in this switch, the car may experience unintended behaviors, which can complicate driving and increase safety risks. It's important to approach troubleshooting this DTC thoroughly, as different electronic components and their connections may be involved. In this guide, we will cover detailed troubleshooting steps, potential causes, and repair procedures to ensure the vehicle's transmission system operates correctly. The transmission range switch, ATP RVS switch, is a critical component that communicates the current gear selection of the vehicle's transmission to the powertrain control module, PCM. This switch is strategically positioned on the side of the transmission, where it can accurately detect the gear position. Its primary role involves signaling whether the transmission is in reverse or not, which is essential for functions like preventing the vehicle from starting unless in park or neutral. When the system registers DTC P1717, it indicates that there's either an open circuit or a short circuit affecting the switch. It is crucial to check both the switch and its electrical connections to ensure they are functioning properly. This DTC can only be caused by electrical issues rather than mechanical problems within the transmission itself. Various factors can contribute to the emergence of DTC P1717. One significant cause is a faulty transmission range switch, which may fail to signal the correct gear position due to internal failure. An open circuit in the ATP RVS wire that connects the transmission range switch to the transmission control module, TCM, can also lead to this DTC being triggered, effectively breaking the communication line needed for proper operation. Additionally, poor connections or loose terminals between the switch and TCM can result in intermittent failures and erratic behavior in the gear shifting mechanisms. In this respect, thorough inspection of the circuit and connectors is imperative to diagnose the cause accurately. This step is vital before moving on to replacing any component, as it ensures effective repair work. Common symptoms associated with DTC P1717 can significantly affect driving experience and safety. The most immediate symptom is likely the illumination of the check engine light, CEL, indicating an underlying issue detected by the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system. Additionally, drivers may experience difficulty in engaging the transmission, particularly when shifting into reverse. This may manifest as a delay or complete failure to switch to the appropriate gear, which can be frustrating and potentially unsafe. Furthermore, erratic shifting behavior could occur, where the transmission may shift unexpectedly or with hesitation, leading to a less than optimal driving experience. Recognizing these symptoms promptly can help mitigate further complications and initiate timely troubleshooting. The first troubleshooting step for DTC P1717 involves verifying that the problem genuinely exists and isn't due to a simple adjustment issue. Start by ensuring that the shift cable is properly adjusted. An improperly adjusted cable can cause miscommunication in gear selection. Next, turn the vehicle to the on mode, ensuring all systems are powered for accurate diagnostics. Once the vehicle is in this mode, shift the transmission into reverse, R position, and assess the relevant parameter signals using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Specifically, check for the status of the ATR switch and the reverse switch, ATP RVS. The main goal here is to confirm if the current conditions align with the specified thresholds. If the parameters exceed or fail to meet expectations, it indicates that a deeper issue lies within the transmission range switch or its connections. The next troubleshooting step is focused on checking for an open wire condition, specifically in the ATP RVS line. Begin this step by turning the vehicle to off lock mode to ensure safety before handling electrical components. Disconnect the transmission range switch 10P connector to isolate the switch from the circuit. After this, turn the vehicle back to the on mode while keeping the connector disconnected. Measure the voltage between test points 1 and 2, where test point 1 is located at terminal number 10 of the 10P connector, and test point 2 connects to the body ground. The expected voltage should be around 5 volts. If the voltage is present, it indicates that the ATP RVS wiring is intact, and you can proceed to test the transmission range switch itself. However, if no voltage is detected, it points to an open circuit that must be repaired between the switch and the TCM. The final troubleshooting step focuses on checking the transmission range switch itself to assess its functionality correctly. As with previous steps, ensure the vehicle is in off lock mode before proceeding. Disconnect the transmission range switch 10P connector to allow for direct testing. You'll need to check for continuity between test point 1, which is terminal number 1 of the connector, and test point 2, terminal number 10. It is essential to keep the shift lever in the reverse position while checking for continuity. A successful test will present continuity in this position, while shifting to other positions should show no continuity, confirming that the switch operates as intended. If continuity is found according to the tests, ensure that the switch is properly installed. Conversely, if tests indicate failed continuity or concerns arise about installation, replacing the transmission range switch itself may be necessary. After completing the prescribed troubleshooting steps and taking the necessary corrective actions, it is essential to perform a final repair verification. Start by carefully rechecking all connections made during the maintenance procedures to make sure everything is secure and properly aligned. This step ensures that potential issues caused by loose or poor connections are eliminated. Following this, conduct a test drive to allow the vehicle to go through various gear changes, particularly into reverse, to confirm that the problem has been resolved. Monitor the response of the transmission for smooth shifting and check if any warning lights, including the check engine light, reappear. Finally, ensure that the DTC is cleared from the onboard computer to verify that the repair successfully addressed the initial issue. Accurate verification confirms the vehicle's reliability and readiness for normal operation. Preventive maintenance is key to ensuring the long-term health of your transmission range switch and overall transmission system. Regularly inspecting all wiring connected to the transmission range switch can help catch any issues before they escalate, particularly checking for signs of wear or corrosion that could lead to electrical failures. Additionally, it's important to consistently monitor your transmission fluid levels, as low fluid levels can contribute to shifting issues and adversely affect performance. Ensuring that shift cable adjustments are regularly checked can prevent any issues of misalignment that may lead to conflicts in gear selection. Staying proactive with these maintenance practices can greatly reduce the risk of encountering DTC P1717 or any similar transmission-related trouble codes in the future. In conclusion, DTC P1717 indicates a critical issue related to the transmission range switches circuit, specifically an open or short condition. The troubleshooting process must be conducted methodically, evaluating each electrical component and connection to diagnose the underlying problem correctly. Understanding how components like the TCM, shift cable, and transmission range switch interact is paramount for effective troubleshooting. Following the outlined steps, from verifying problems to conducting final repairs, ensures resolution of the DTC. Preventive maintenance, including consistent inspections and adjustments, will help mitigate future issues and support the reliability of your vehicle's transmission system. Ultimately, addressing DTC P1717 not only leads to improved vehicle performance, but also helps maintain safety on the road. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.